Well, speaking of being fucked,
moving right along.
Here's something that, even to this day, I don't quite understand it, and I don't think a lot of people understand it.
Yeah.
But people do some fucked up shit, and we're well aware of that.
Mm-hmm.
A judge says a woman sentenced for attempting sex with a dog needs help big time.
You think? Holy smokes. Thanks a lot for that ruling, Your Honor. Jesus Christ.
Now, this doesn't take place too far from your pinball palace, unfortunately.
Well, good. Maybe she'll bring Fido along tomorrow and I can meet her.
Right. A judge in Pennsylvania told a woman she needs help big time after pleading guilty to trying to have sex with a dog.
Oh, my God. And let me guess, now she's suing the court for what? For making her feel bad for wanting to have bestiality?
No, but it's interesting how these cases get discovered.
Yeah.
Rachel Harris, now mind you, this girl's 20.
Okay, and she's fucking dogs already.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Ugh, yum.
From Kerwinsville. Was sentenced to 90 days to 1 year in jail after pleading guilty on Friday to 8 counts of cruelty to animals and 4 counts each of producing an obscene performance and criminal conspiracy producing an obscene performance, the Daily Times reports. Okay. Judge Paul Cherry ordered that Harris, whose husband, now mind you, she's 20 and she's married, Corey Dean Harris, 24, reportedly filmed the sick acts. So this
why do you bring these stories to the table? Seriously.
Because number one, it's a fucked up situation, and number two, it happened in Pennsylvania.
You know how little I want to even think that these two people's hands might have touched my pinball machine?
Yeah, they were in your pinball palace after they had dog jizz on their hands.
Ugh. And fucking... All right, continue. What was their name again? I gotta look the girl up.
Her name was... what was her name? Rachel Harris, Rachel, of Kerwinsville, Curwensville, Pennsylvania. Kerwinsville, Pennsylvania.
Rachel Harris, Kerwinsville. Let's see what you got going on here, Rachel.
20 years old.
All right. Other than her fucking weird teeth, she's not really that bad.
Yeah, but what is she doing fucking dogs?
Some people think dogs are better than people.
But the thing is she's married, and her husband is filming this shit.
Gotta wonder about the size of his cock.
Well,
if she's turned into a puppy.
Well, the thing is that at what point does this young couple go, you know what would be hot? If you could fuck the dog and I could film it. Now, do you think that this was a kink for these two, or do you think that this was a way of making money? Like it doesn't take much to put this out and sell it as some kind of kinky porn or something.
Are there really people that are buying videos?
I don't know the answer. I'm just asking your opinion.
I gotta look now. Let me see. Oh, let's see. Woman fucked by dog video for sale. Hopefully the FBI doesn't find my computer tonight. No, but my goodness, I got a bunch of other stories. Girl fucks a dog, then sucks its dick. With video. Oh, I don't want to watch that. Oh. I can't go that far.
So if there's no money involved,
well, I guess there could be. Evidently, human dog sex videos sell for $4,000.
Really? So aside from this just being some kind of a sick kink on their part, do you think they might have been engaging in this for hopes of cashing in?
Maybe. A Southern Oregon couple who videotaped themselves having sex with a German Shepherd mix were sentenced Tuesday to 60 days in jail and ordered not to own animals during their 2 years on probation. Stephen Baker, 54, and Kimberly, whatever her name is, 50, of Klamath Falls, Oregon, pleaded guilty to sexual abuse of an animal, a misdemeanor. Prosecutor Cole Case said he believes it's mistyped. Said he believes it's the first time anyone in Oregon has been fully prosecuted under that law. Chase said that blah 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 performed oral sex on the dog and received oral, vaginal, and anal sex.
Wow.
He said Baker received anal sex from the dog. Baker sold 3 videos for $12,000 to a company in Amsterdam.
$12,000.
Each video netted $4,000.
Okay.
Their friends in another jurisdiction run a website that includes bestiality and said, hey, you guys want to make some money for doing this? And it's great fun too, Chase said. The pair were lodged Tuesday at the Klamath County Jail. Following their release, they will have to perform 40 hours of community service. The dog, Max, had to be killed.
Oh, my God.
Why does that make me laugh?
Because these people, in their depraved way of trying to cash in, caused the euthanization of a dog.
Because of the way it was taught to interact with people, it couldn't be placed in another home.
The dog was constantly trying to hump your leg.
I know that's not funny, but yes, it is.
So, getting back, what is your suspicion about a 20-year-old girl and a 24-year-old guy, trying to film this shit? Do you think it was a cash grab? Do you think it was just like, hey, we don't want to hold real jobs? So
maybe, but
if we could do this, we could sell this on the internet and make, $12,000 or whatever.
Yeah, maybe, but man, oh man, wouldn't it just be easier to sell meth than fuck dogs? I mean, you could sell meth and make the same money, couldn't you?
but you could go to jail a lot longer if you were caught selling meth, I would think.
Yeah, probably. Maybe that's it. Although, what are we both doing? We're trying to find a rational reason to rationalize fucking dogs.
Yeah, but the thing is that these are kids. I mean,
yeah.
This is for you and I, 20 and 24-year-old, those are kids. Yeah. So at what point does a kid decide, hey, I'm going to get my 20-year-old wife to have sex with a dog and I'm going to film it?
The point where they're both fucked up. There's no rationale to this. They're just fucked up. These two should be fucking given the shot that the dogs get at the fucking ASPCA.
Well, but the thing is you and I, again, I didn't know you at that age, but
well, I could just tell you, I never fucked a dog.
Well, that's my point. It's just like, did it ever make sense to you to go, man, I'd kind of like to fuck that dog?
No, I never once had that theory. Never once. Never thought about it with a dog, a cat, a chicken.
That's kind of where I'm going with that. So, what was the impetus behind the thought process, if there was one, to go, you know what would be a good idea?
I can't imagine. You could go with the stereotypical bullshit that they both were raped, by Uncle Paul or some shit. But, I can't fathom what makes you think, you know what? I think I'll fuck dogs. Yeah, well, I think I'll videotape it.
Right.
and then I'll go up in there after fucking Fido does. Would you ever go down on a chick after you watched a dog dick in her pussy?
No, of course not.
Ugh. It's horrendous.
So anyway, the judge ordered that Harris, whose husband Corey Dean Harris, 24, reportedly filmed the act, undergo counseling and barred her from having any pets or working in a job that involves animals.
Okay.
Police were called. Now, here's the interesting part, about how this even gets discovered.
Okay.
Police were called to the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals location in Clearfield County in November.
Okay.
After Corey Harris' sister turned over a video camera that she said was used by her brother to record sex acts between his wife and the dog. So his sister went, "What the fuck is this? Oh, I'm going to call the police."
Right. And they didn't do anything?
Well, no, they turned it over and they got arrested.
All right. Oh, so that's it.
Yeah. The camera was later turned over to the police and the 4 videos were recovered.
Okay.
"This is sick," Cherry said Friday.
Yeah.
"You need help big time."
Mm-hmm.
Harris attorney Douglas Campbell, who had sought a jail sentence of 30 days, Harris was barely audible in responding to Cherry's questions and did not give a statement in court. According to the newspaper, she was also sentenced to 100 hours of community service and ordered to pay a $1,400 fine.
Wow, that's nothing.
Yeah, I know. But if you sold crack, you
get more than that.
Of course. The judge also barred her from drinking alcohol. Well, she was only 20.
Yeah. Well,
Corey, I know. Corey Harris was sentenced to 30 days to 1 year in jail last month on similar charges. He was also ordered to receive counseling, the Daily Times reported.
So he got worse than she did?
Yeah, because apparently he was older. She was underage. She was under 21.
And that's just a drinking age, not
true. But he was 24 and he was the husband. So I'm going to assume that he was the one who kind of prompted her or sort of pushed her into that whole thing.
What's the legal age for fucking a dog?
There is none.
Then she should be getting worse.
Sure.
All he did was held the camera. That's like, who's worse, the guy that shoots the bank teller or the guy that drives him away?
Sure.
Clearly, he should have got less than her. She fucked the dog. She should have got worse than, come on. You're not really saying that he should get worse than her.
No, I'm not making the judgment here. I'm just assuming that that's how the judge made his determination.
That judge is a fool. She should have gotten 5 years for fucking her dog.
Well, she got 100 hours of community service.
And
he got 30 days in jail.
That's not right.
And ordered to receive counseling.
That isn't right at all. But he didn't stick his dick. Did he stick his dick in the dog?
Not that I'm aware of.
So then he should not be getting... If she's not getting jail time, he shouldn't be getting jail time. No fucking way. And I'm not trying to defend either of these two sick fucks. They should both be getting a $3 bullet behind the court.
Right.
But
so she got a fine of $1,400.
Yeah.
And 100 hours of community service.
Okay.
And the husband got 30 days in jail.
Yeah. So he got 600 hours of service. Or 6,000 hours or whatever it is. I can't with the math.
Yeah, 30 times 24.
There's 168 a week times 4. Whatever that is. 800 hours of community service or something. Ugh. This is a disgusting. Why do you bring these stories to the show?
Because it gets you all riled up.
I fucking hate these people. And just knowing that these two could be in my fucking pinball place tomorrow.
Right.
They might come there to fucking play some pinball to get their mind off of fucking dogs now that he's out of jail.
Look at Phil Lewis in the chat room.
What he say?
Here's the couple.
There they are.
There they are.
The girl's not even that bad looking.
Yeah, he's got his Deliverance hat on and his beard.
Yeah. And the girl's not that bad looking till you realize a dog's dick has been up in her.
Right. And he's
Jesus.
filming that shit.
Yeah. There's the eye that was fucking focused on the camera.
Right.
Ugh. Good Lord. You think he was directing too?
Well, see, again, this goes back to, my question is this because they have some kind of wacky kink?
Ugh.
Or do you think it was just sort of like, hey, dog fucking is popular on the internet. Maybe we could sell a video.
Push it up deeper in her, Sparky.
So are you in or what?
Yeah. Ugh. This is I hate these people. I fucking hate these people. That pretty girl sucked the dog's dick.
Right.
Boy. And you're worried about getting AIDS from a random black chick?
Hey, listen, I'm not doing either.
Who says that the pretty white chick that you might pick up at the same bar didn't suck a dog's dick on
Right.
the way into the gig?
I guess that's going to be another question for me. Hey, by the way, before we go out for dinner, did you ever suck a dog's dick?
Did you ever have a dick? Boy, we're really getting our first date questions down now, aren't we?
Right.
Did you ever have a dick, and have you ever sucked a dog's dick?
Yeah.
Can you answer those for me? Oh, what do you mean you're leaving? Just yuck.
Before we go any further, I just need to know.
Mm-hmm.
Are you you've never fucked a dog, have you? Before I spend that Applebee's money on you.
That's right.
Need to know.
Are you enjoying your salad? And by the way, have you ever enjoyed a dog's dick? What the fuck? Dating today is just a fucking mess.
It is.
God. How do you ever approach your woman that way? Honey, you know what might be fun? If we brought in fucking Tootsie from the back and you fucked it. What do you think? You in?
There's a lot of money into this.
Hey, babe, I just got this GoPro. You know it'd be great? If we broke it in with you sucking the dog's dick tonight.
Right.
That'd be great. We'll put some food in the bowl, and while he's in there eating the food, you just climb under and suck his dick.
Right.
I'll make a video. It'll be great.
People pay a lot of money for that.
Mm-hmm.
We could get that, we could get that new stove you wanted.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, babe. I'm going to fill your fucking pussy with some dog food, and you're just going to lay on the floor, and let's see what he does.
Right.
See if he licks it, trying to get to it.
Right.
Ugh.
Halen Killcaller, you're on the air.
Yeah. Is this me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Hey, I was just wondering if you guys have heard of this new re-idolized Wasp album that's like they re-recorded it, or they're adding new songs to the Crimson Idol and re-releasing it. If you guys know anything about that?
Heard about it, but don't have it.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out at the end of September is what I hear.
Well, does it have any songs on there about sucking a dog's dick?
Oh no, that's hilarious. I was actually trying to find you guys live tonight, and I couldn't figure it out. So I just called. I figured you guys were live, but no, I'm not able to hear the show.
Why
so
not?
far.
Are you on an internet feed right now?
Yeah.
Well, just
I'm
go
at
over
your
to
site, but
the
it's
classicmetalshow.com, and there's all kinds of links over there. You could just click on and listen.
Okay, I'll find it. I was at your main page, and the latest one was that picker.
No, not the podcast.
No.
The live feed. The live feed.
At the very, very top of the classicmetalshow.com, there's like 6 links.
To the live feed. Okay. I'll click that.
And you can click on and you can hear yourself. If you click on, as soon as you click off the phone here with us, you'll be able to hear yourself. You got 40 seconds.
Okay. So you're in the middle of a story.
We are in the middle of a story. We're in the middle of a story about sucking dog dick. Do you have any comments on that?
Oh my God. That's wrong. That's all I have to say about that.
Have you ever fucked a dog or let a dog fuck you?
Hell no.
Would you go down on a chick who told you that she let her dog fuck her?
Hell no. I'd say lose my number.
Well, what if she had the Wasp Reidolized record and she would let you listen to it if you went down on her, knowing that she fucked the dog?
Forget about it. No way.
So Blackie isn't that important to you to where you would munch on a chick's genital area after she's fucked a dog?
Hell no.
Hell no.
But hell no.
Come on.
That's sick shit, man.
And who is this and where are you calling from?
This is Jeff, and I'm from Phoenix.
Okay,
Phoenix,
Jeff
Arizona,
from Phoenix. Do you enjoy the companionship of an animal?
No, I don't have any animals. We haven't had any since I was a kid. Since I was like
who's we? Who is we?
When I lived with my parents.
And do you live on your own now?
Well, yeah, of course, yeah.
What do you mean, of course? That's not a given.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of slackers out there. That makes sense. Yeah.
You sound like a young guy. You're probably in the millennial generation.
No.
Am I wrong?
You're wrong, man. I'm 47. I went through the 80s. I used to live out in Seattle, before 1988. So I lived out in Seattle, and 47. In 1988 I was 18. So I went through all that. All the metal gears. All that stuff.
Sure.
So yeah, I got.
So how did you end up from Seattle to Phoenix?
Well, I was 17 in 1987, and my parents were like, "We're moving to Phoenix, and you can't do nothing about it. You're coming with us."
And
so
they said, "Fuck
like,
you, pal. You're going."
Yeah, exactly. I hated it too when I moved here. It was like freaking hot as hell.
But you're still there.
I'm from where it rains. Yeah, I know. It's horrible. You get used to it, but it's either go back to the rain or stay here. I don't know. Maybe eventually I'll go back up there.
Yeah, well, at 47, you're going to die there. I'm sorry to tell you. You might as well just retire in a retirement village down. So how did you find the show? How did you find the show, and what do you like about it?
Well, I've been listening to you guys for about a year, and what I like about it is you guys always talk about all the music that I grew up with, that I always loved throughout the 80s, like from 1980 to now. And you guys talk about all the old school bands that we love and the old school albums, like you guys were talking about Metal Church, and their first album, how they had the guitar with a cross on it stuck in the ground. That was like one of my first real hard metal albums. Of course, we had all the basic, regular metal too, but that was when I kind of got into the heavier stuff.
Sure.
I heard that album.
And how do you listen to us? Do you listen to us live, or do you download the podcasts?
Well, I like YouTube a lot, so I'm on YouTube constantly. So I usually listen to you guys over there.
So what kind of a job? So what kind of a job do you have that allows you to listen to YouTube constantly?
Well, no, when I get home from work, obviously.
Oh, okay. But, so you don't take up your employer's time listening to our nonsense.
Sometimes I turn it on, but I work at a restaurant, so I do food prep and stuff. So I'm in the back, so they pretty much don't really pay attention to me. As long as I'm doing my job, I can listen to whatever I want.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
But I did see you guys on YouTube live, streaming live a few times with the camera and all that. I like that. That was cool.
You like that, huh? We're pretty hot, right?
Well, it's modern, it's all up to, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing their radio shows where you can see them.
Right.
And I'm like you. I'm like you, what's the big deal? But, at least it's, it catches people's attention.
Sure. All right, man. You sound like a loyal fan, but you got your WASP question answered and all that good stuff. Anything else?
Yeah, I was just going to say, are you guys going to ever have Blackie on one of these days? I'd love to hear you.
One of these days, perhaps we'll get the elusive Blackie Lawless back on.
Oh, that'd be great, guys. All right, hail and kill and all that. I can't say it, man.
All right, your manager says you got to go.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
All right.
I love that shit.
Okay. I was ready to smash him, and then I just was like, I'm going to see where this goes.
Right.
Because when he called in middle of dog fucking story with the, hey, you heard the new Wasp record?
Right.
I was ready to go nuts. But I'm in a good mood tonight, so.
There you go. Cut that guy a break.
It's the less angry Aiken.
There you go. It's a holiday angry Aiken.
That's right.
He's gonna cut you a break and let you slide tonight.
Yep. Just because I'm friendly tonight.
There you go.